Okay, so we're still on section 2, your why and your goal statement. This is the following page here. We want to develop a detailed plan of action. So like that, we know exactly what we're doing. Once we develop this detailed plan of action, it's something that you could jot off and you can say, I did this, I did that, right? If you focus on determining what you want every year, every month, every week, you can set daily activities and say, I did these little things today, and they may seem little, but as long as you do the daily activities, then that means the weekly activities get accomplished. If you're doing the daily, it'll go from weekly, it'll go from monthly, quarterly, and it'll be a yearly thing. So break it all the way down so like that you have small tasks and know what you're doing, and then write it out, right? Steps 1 through 4, right? In 50 to 100 words, you want to have your statement, and you want to read it twice a day. So you wake up in the morning, you read your goal statement. I mean, this applies to many millionaires that I've seen with regular videos on personal development. They all have a goal statement. They all have something that they went by. Okay, so this is great that the company had put this in, because that's the objective. I think that's one of the main reasons why, is the vision. It's going back to the why and believing it, because you want that amount of impressions. It says read it twice a day. If you want to read it 10 times a day, go right ahead. But the idea is that you have it. It's something small. You understand it. You can have a larger goal statement. And then you want to focus on adding and cultivating 2 new possibilities. Why? Because when you're out and about, you go for lunch, you go for dinner, you go out for happy hour or what have you, or you're doing business, you're always meeting new people, or you should be meeting new people. If you're not that much outgoing, then you should be outgoing, or if not, you want to affiliate yourself with those people who really are outgoing. Why? Because you have a reason why, and because you believe that this is exactly what you're going to do. So if you don't have that type of personality, and you say, oh, I can't talk the way Carlos talks, that's okay. Find you someone who can talk, someone who likes to sell. Most people don't like to sell. Most people don't like to do this. But if your reason and your why is big enough, you will find a way. If not, you won't, right? If you believe it, you will. If not, you won't. Very simple. So you add new possibilities, because after you go through your friends and family members, then you still need other people to continue to build and cultivate, right? Call 1 to 3 people on your possibilities list and schedule an appointment. Schedule something. On Thursday, I'd like to see, let's get together Thursday after work, 7:30, just for about 15-20 minutes. Let's talk a little bit about how we can help you save some money, and do the shopping annuity. Help people with the shopping annuity. It's not so much having people join your business. They don't have to join your business. Help them save money. Help them save money, because that's what they're looking for. People are looking for the best deals. People want to save money, and ultimately, if you help them save money, they're going to want to know, how can they make, and how are you making money? And then at that point, they're already doing the business, because it's a shopping annuity, right? Present the unfranchised business plan at least once a week. If you want to do it twice a week, once a day, that's up to you. But it says at least once a week, right? Getting started guide, not hard. Once a week. Follow up with the individual and or customer. You want to follow up to find out, how did the products work for them. If you have people utilize, for example, the isotonics products, chances are they're going to feel more energy. They're going to feel better. It's going to do something good for them. When you talk about the OPC3 and the isotonics, it has tons of years of studies on how it helps a lot of people. And this business has had that product for a very, very long time. We're talking over 2 decades, that OPC3. Why? Because it has a multitude of benefits with regard to the pycnogenol. So have people utilize the products like that. They can have a good experience. It doesn't have to be that, even though that's what I recommend. But if it's a skincare product, if it's motive, if it's the weight loss, whatever, there's so many things. But help them save money. Get them on a product so like that they can have more benefit for themselves, right? Invite 2 people to earn cash back. Don't be afraid to say, hey, listen, I'm going to give you the coupons. That's easy. Nothing crazy, right? Listen to audios or watch a video. You want to be consistent with this, in my opinion, every day. Every day. Why? Because the media bombards you every day. The news bombards you every day. If you go into a doctor's office, they may have the news in there. Chances are, or my experience, every time I watch the news, it's always negative, right? Very little. The positive things on the news may be the weather if it's nice outside. But other than that, somebody got stabbed, something was stolen, the armed robbery, etc. So you don't want to watch things that are negative. You want to switch, listen to something. Instead of listening to your favorite radio station while you're driving, right? Now it's not your favorite radio station, it's your why, which leads you to listen to Frank Kiefer, right? Dennis Franks, J.R. Ridinger, Lauren, all of these people, right? Because why? Because you want to have the things that you want, and you want to build the belief. And the more you listen and you utilize these audios, which are free, you can download them, or they're going to be right on your phone if you just plug into the system. And this way you can learn while you drive. You can learn during your break if you're on the train or whatever. Read your goal statement, right? Use Market America products every day. Convert your spending into earning. Okay? If you're going to wash dishes, you should have dishwashing liquid to clean your stuff. And what happens is, if you have to buy it in advance, it happened to me plenty of times. I forgot to buy it in advance. Next thing you know, my sister gets the dawn. Okay? And then it's an issue. And so learn how to purchase from yourself. Convert your spending into earning. Buy from yourself. Business goals and objectives, right? The commissions and commissions income. I will commit X amount of hours a day, whether it's 2 or 3, right? I will commit 1 or 2 nights a week. I will personally sponsor 2 qualified unfranchised owners by this targeted date. I will reach a coordinator level, earn my first $300 by this date. I will reach executive coordinator, my first $1,500 within XYZ date. Annual income, I will earn X amount, 20,000. 50,000 by XYZ date. I will register a minimum of 10 preferred customers by this date. You set these dates and goals, and then you do the daily activities. Chances are you're going to hit them. Even if you don't hit it, it's okay. You got closer. You're getting in the habit of doing things all the time. And then what happens? You just get better, you get better, and you get better. Nothing crazy, right? But very, very doable. Remember, when you go back to your why, that's what you're doing with this. If you go back to your job, then it's your boss's why, right? It's his belief and it's his why, and you're mandated to do it. So why not do it for yourself? You have more of an incentive to do it for yourself. Now, personal use, really important. Utilize the products, because that's how you'll be able to share. You should have at least 200 BV of personal use, right, every month, and personally purchase and use another 10% of IBV products, and also 5% IBV from buying from your partner stores. These are minimals that you should use, right? 200 BV for yourself, 10 IBV as well for yourself, and then 5 IBV because you're transferring the things that you're buying. So if you're getting your Starbucks coffee, you can still go and get the gift card on shop.com, and then you can load your cart up, and little by little you'll get in the habit of doing these things. There's a lot of people that stand online, you see them using the barcode as the same thing, nothing crazy, okay? Retail sales, each unfranchised owner in your organization should be creating 500 BV and 200 IBV each month, right? 200 BV is personal use, and 300 BV from 10 repeat customers that just buy 30 IBV. Nothing crazy. One product, 10 people, 30 each, it's 300 BV. Your personal 200, that's 500 BV. And then teach, manage, and support your business partners, your unfranchised business partners, so like that your team can achieve the goal and you can achieve your goal, right? Teach each unfranchised owner on your team how to maximize the shopping annuity. The shopping annuity is the kicker, Because if you, again, save them money and teach them, then all of a sudden they'll do it on their own. This is very repetitive. When you see the Getting Started Guide, you hear the same things over and over and over again. That's what makes it so easy, is that they're just telling you these are just a few things, and they're just putting in place so like that you can have these habits and you can do it automatically, right? You got to put yourself in the mindset and say, you know, to earn 300, 600, 900, or 1500 in BV and or IBV, right? You want to use and implement these things so like that they can equate to you having 3 independent unfranchised owners on in your left organization and on your right organization, all utilizing 500 BV. Remember, 200 yourself, and then 10 customers with a minimum of 30 BV each, and the same thing with 200 IBV, right? And that equates to the base 10, 7 strong. And if you continue to multiply this, duplicate this within your organization, and you do it right, we do it together as a team, then we will see this exponential growth. Now again, it's repetitive, it's very simple. This is the page that it's on. You want to take a look at that, and you know, let's get to work. Let's put this in practice for ourselves, all right? So that's it for this page. We're going to move on to the next section.